back, folks. Placing buildings and grading. I cannot tell you how critical this is. I have made so many mistakes. We'll look at some of those. We'll look at some of the right ways of doing it. It's all about flat ground, making it flat. There's a lot to do with decorations. Anyway, wrong examples. Don't do these. Didn't make it flat first. No undo button. It's an expensive mistake. Make it flat before placement. See these? Big, huge area. Made it all flat. Works great. Here's a large-scale grading project and gives you an example of what you can do. 2 or 3 million bucks. Can't remember exactly. See how I tie into roads? Tying into roads really helps out. And site planning. I usually take a day or two and kind of draw it out, or sketch it out on a piece of paper. You want to leave a lot of room for people turning too. See how I've tied into the roads here? Set my elevation. Always place your buildings on a flattened area. Rotate them. But you can't recover if it's not on a flat area. There's a little mod that's kind of handy, folks. Just one that I've seen. It's got a little grid. Got the description, or the link in the description below. You can do a little bit with painting. There are other mods that allow you to add a lot more patterns and color to paint with. It's pretty straightforward. You can change the size of the brush. You can change the shape of the brush. The objects, there's so many libraries. There's huge 100, libraries, prefab houses, fencing, and even more. Lighting is cool. Play with the lighting. A lot of fun. Prefab houses. All right, let's get to the meat. Grading, flattening, smoothing, and slopes. Really the flattening and slopes, and raising and lowering, the two critical ones here. Intensity, it's all about the intensity. I always turn intensity up to the highest, and I don't have any issues. I very rarely need a low intensity on any of these. So you must turn that intensity up. It's the biggest tip I can give you. I also recommend just go into, use the medium one where you get $500,000 and start a new game and just go practice these grading examples. Bigger is better when you're flattening. Like I just did right there. I always finish with a big brush to flatten. So I built up a little mound here, and now I'm going to use the ramp. You hit the top with the right button and the bottom with the left button, hold it down, go back and forth, and now you've got a ramp. Take a moment and flatten the top for a second here, and then we'll wheel around this a few times. Doesn't look hard, but practice, practice, practice. Make it flat. Plan carefully. And start a new game just to practice. A lot of mods. Thanks very much for joining. Next video is hiring helpers. Check the description for additional links and information relevant to this video. And check out my series, Intermediate and Advanced. Folks, if you really enjoyed these, I run the pay if you can model. Only $5 for 13 videos. You can purchase at Bash Yours. If you can't afford that, I know some can, just do me a favor and hit that subscribe and like button.